man, oh man, how many more episodes are we gonna have to do till the summer Eternity comes out?
It also feels like it's been forever since we've done an episode. I don't know why.
Really?
I don't know.
That's not what it feels like to me. But
I almost ate this.
Not you're that hungry?
No, not on purpose, but it was just like kind of went into my mouth a little bit.
Oops. So we are excited. I'm actually really excited for this episode.
Me too. It's a fun episode. It's one we've been wanting to.
Yes. So we kind of combined a little bit of what the Summer Eternity is doing. Obviously you should know that the Summer Eternity came out with like a little bingo card of your season 3 predictions. And so we created one, and that's combining our season 3 predictions.
Yeah,
what we want to see in season 3.
We were gonna do an episode of what we want to see in season 3, so this was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Worked out perfectly.
So we will be posting our bingo card later, and we'll see what if we get
see what you guys think. Yeah, and we'll see if we get any right. Which some are given. Like a lot of these, like we know we're gonna see
like
this.
It's in the book. It probably will be in the show, most likely.
It's still on here because it's 25 things, and we need things.
24.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll just go thing by thing.
Straight
Some
ahead.
are more interesting than others.
Yeah.
That's that. First one, a big one, the wound cleaning scene.
Oh my gosh. No, because
a big one for the Conrad girlies.
This is my Roman Empire, and I'm not even kidding. This and another one we will talk about. But I genuinely, there's moments in my day-to-day where I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get to see that come to life. So I'm sorry for that interruption. We got interrupted yet again from my dad.
Anyway, I like it because it's so of the time to me, like, and it's such a like, I don't know, it's kind of cheesy, you know, but it's fun.
No,
I like that about it.
So good
because, you know, like, of course that would happen.
For context,
should we tell? A lot of these are gonna be spoilers.
Yeah,
so
like
if
this is in the book.
Yeah,
if you haven't read the book, read the book,
or wait until
we
see it.
I'm like, should we tell them what happens? Maybe.
Yeah, no, guys, if it's gonna be spoilers, I don't care.
Yeah. So for context, there is a part in the book where it's Belly and Conrad in the house. Jeremiah's not there because he's working. And Conrad has been out surfing, and so he comes in, and Belly's like, oh, like, how did it go? And he just like is pale, rushes to the restroom, and she's like, wait, what's going on? What happened? Mm-hmm. Turns out he got cut with his little surfboard, the fin of it, and it was like a pretty bad cut. And so she's like, oh my gosh, she's like freaking out. Yeah. And so he's like, it's fine, I'm fine. And she's like, no. And she's like cleaning the wound. And it's like,
but in the process, like it's a very intimate, like they're very close. And in that moment, she thinks to herself, like, and she almost says it. She's like, I want to kiss him.
Yeah, like she says, if we were any closer, like we'd be kissing.
Yeah.
And it's just
wild.
If you haven't read it, if you don't want to read the whole book, just look up the wound healing scene. Cleaning.
She ain't magical. She ain't healing it.
She's not Jesus.
You're already a joke.
So yeah,
it's just, again, I love it because scene. I think it's just so
and honestly,
cheesy.
honestly, I think they're actually going to kiss.
There's a lot of like people rooting for them to actually kiss in the show, which I could see happening, but also not.
I don't want it to happen, but at the same time I do. Like they're already emotionally cheating, so like is it really any different? But
okay, we have to move on.
Anyway,
we have 24 of these.
One we have to see, and I know Jenny Han is giving to us. So anyway,
moving on to my personal favorite scene from the book.
Oh yeah, there's 2 more actually.
What else were you thinking of?
The peach one.
Oh
yeah.
No, this is my favorite for sure. I love it so much. It is what our podcast is named after.
Yes.
And it is Valentine's Day. Oh! I love it so much. And in our bingo part, we put extended Valentine's Day because I think we're gonna get a more in-depth, more what's the word I'm looking for? Like a deeper. There's another word. There's another word I'm looking for, but just a better Valentine's Day, which the one in the book is already great, but I
Mhm,
think it's gonna be
mhm,
more
mhm.
intimate because in the show they're a lot more intimate, both physically and just mentally.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
in the book, it was very like they were both kind of unsure.
No, but in the book, like, the scene, it's like it's so cute, and she says it's, like, one of her favorite moments, and, like, you can just tell that these kids, like, really
Yeah,
like
like
each
it's
other,
just
like, they're just down bad for
it's
each other,
such a good
and so
scene.
I am so excited to see it come to life because it's like, wait, and this is past Christmas, so,
It's
like, their
past
relationship is at
Christmas,
another
and
level.
I think it's the moment when you like truly get them. And
Yeah,
she
yeah,
herself truly
yeah.
gets what the
So
relationship is
if
about.
you don't know the scene, this scene is the origin. Well, not the origin, but this scene makes Infinity even
Yeah, like
more
it like
like it's
cements
greater.
what they're actually feeling
Yeah.
for each other. So I love it. If you know it, you know it. And if you
Mhm.
don't, it's like the where the iconic
Yeah.
quote comes where
Yes.
he didn't give me flowers or candy. He gave me the moon, the stars, infinity.
Infinity.
I don't even want to say too much because I don't even want to like it's gonna be perfect. I already
Yeah.
know, and I'm so excited. That is the part
Yeah.
I'm most excited to see.
Yeah.
And it's
It's
gonna be
I'm
great.
very excited too.
It's gonna
Like
be
I
great.
genuinely will not be the
I
same
will
after
not be the
watching
same after
that.
that. And we
You
have a
will
theory it's gonna be like spicier,
yeah,
but whatever. If we
I think
even if that
so.
isn't like, I don't care.
I don't
Like,
care. They don't need to be spicy
yeah,
for
they
me to
do not
see,
need to.
like, just
Um,
their love.
yeah, just love
So
them.
yeah, that and whenever we finally get that scene, you will not hear it from like you will not hear the end of it from us.
A whole episode on just
Trust.
that scene.
Trust. Like there is a reason why our
Our podcast is
name
named The Moon
after
of the
that
Stars.
scene. Moving on.
Anyway, next one we have Conrad left confession to
Oh.
Susanna. So it would be, of course, in a flashback to
Mhm.
when him and Belly were actually dating and like
Mhm.
just getting to see a glimpse of him actually telling
Yeah.
Susanna, like, I love
So
her.
contrast to the books, we get Conrad in the show confessing his love to Jeremiah. So obviously, we think that that's gonna
Yeah, I
happen.
think it's gonna happen, and I think it's gonna be separate from him. I think it's gonna be like separate from him having those last conversations with
Yeah,
his
I think it's
mom.
gonna
Like
be
it's
like
not
this
gonna
really
be
like
a
cute
sad
conversation.
thing.
Yeah,
It's
no.
gonna be like a good, like they're both happy,
Yeah,
you know?
probably like in the winter
Yeah,
where
sometime in the
Susanna's
winter,
still like in a good state
she's like doing
and he's
better.
just like
He's optimistic.
because in the letters that if you know, you know, in the
Yeah,
letter she does say like the only person I ever
saw
saw
you in
you
love
in love with
with.
was Belly. And so I think we're gonna get a little bit more of a backstory to
Yeah,
that.
I think we're gonna see something about that. I have a feeling. I believe
I hope so.
it's in our bingo card.
Yes.
Okay, next one we have Jeremiah getting slapped because
Because yes.
it happens.
It happens, it
So
will happen, and it's gonna be fun.
it's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be interesting for sure.
And like we're gonna see it July 16th.
Yeah,
July 16th,
episode one.
I'm getting Jeremiah slapped.
Okay, our next one is one that I'm so excited
Yes.
to because you kind of see it in the book,
Mm-hmm.
but I want to see like really, like
Yeah.
I want to see
Yeah.
it. And it's Belly jealous of Conrad.
Mm-hmm.
So in the book, we get it a little bit when Annika is at the engagement party and
Yeah.
she's kind of like into Conrad.
Yeah. Like she thinks he's cute, so like
So like
obviously,
Belly clocks that and like she internally is jealous.
yeah, she's like,
And I mean she kind of shows it, I think, but
mm, I don't think so. I think it's more like her internal
yeah,
thoughts.
I don't remember what
I
the
feel like you can
conversation is
kind of see her
exactly.
like
Yeah.
cringe a little or something like that. But no,
Um
I want to see it like more and more.
yeah, I want to see
And
it more
honestly,
and I want to see it. I want Agnes to go to the beach house.
yeah, honestly, I want to see
That's
like
my truth.
I don't think it's gonna happen just because of the yearning that Jeremiah, the yearning that Conrad's gonna have. Like, I don't think he's even gonna want to have anybody else at the house. But I would love to see like
But I think for the wedding,
I would
like
like to
I could
see
see
maybe
him
him
like
taking a date or like a friend.
asking Agnes or something to be like with
Gonna
him
have my girl
to
belly
have
gagged.
yeah, to have like someone there at least, you know.
Something
And
like
I
that
would
needs to
love
happen
to
so we can
see
see Belly for real being
yeah,
like,
I
oh
just
my
want to
god,
see her like jealous, cuz
yes,
Yeah, just I need to see that.
Oh my gosh,
Or
what if
Nicole, or
Nicole? Well,
I don't
maybe.
know, but
No, I was thinking his ex-girlfriend because she was at
that
the
would be
funeral. She can show
dirty. I
up.
don't know. We'll see.
Who
We'll
knows?
see. Okay. Next one we have is Laurel and Conrad phone calls and talks, which obviously we know we're gonna
Yeah.
get. But I would just love to see more of their like day-to-day
Yeah.
communication while like he's at Stanford.
Most of the stills that we got, well, actually, all the stills that we got from Conrad is him on the phone, and the one we got from Laurel is her on the phone. So we can assume that Conrad does talk a lot back and forth with
With Laurel.
Laurel.
Again, in the book it like sort of happens. But I would love to actually see it. Like,
Yeah, like just their regular day to
yeah, and I
day
don't need it like
talks, like
because we know we have their
checking up on
serious
each
talks
other.
and everything, but I just
Hmm.
want like their mundane, like day to day, like
Yeah,
talks.
because in a way, and Jenny mentioned in the article, like she becomes more of like a
A mother
mother figure.
figure. Yeah. This one, another one I'm so excited to see, and we've like gone back and forth, just like brainstorming on how all of this could
Yeah,
play out. But it's Stephen and Conrad tension because of certain secrets that might be kept,
yeah,
i.e.,
cheating.
Jeremiah, quote unquote,
Yeah,
cheating. And if Stephen were to find that out from Taylor, and if he were to tell Conrad or not tell Conrad,
yeah,
and what that would mean for
yeah.
their friendship and relationship, and what if Conrad finds out that Stephen knew,
Knows. Yeah,
like it's a whole thing that could play out in so many different ways.
yeah,
And I think at some point it might cause some tension between Stephen and Conrad. And I don't think it'll be major tension because, but again, like you never know. I don't,
yeah.
it could
Or
play
maybe
out
it's
so
like,
many different
yeah,
ways.
like the way that I think of it happening is Connor finds out the way that he did in the book, like similar to that, and Steven knew all along. And so when Steven finds out that Conrad is mad, it's like, oh, well, yeah, I didn't tell you that. And it's like,
Yeah,
wait,
like I think
what?
it's
Like this is a
at some
huge
point it's gonna be
thing.
like a riff.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
also it would be interesting to see Steven find out at the same time
yeah,
as
that's also,
Conrad and have that tension between Steven and Taylor. Like there's
yeah.
so many
Yeah,
possibilities.
yeah, because I'm like, what if Taylor doesn't end up telling Steven at all? Like
Yeah,
that's
and
also could
or she
happen.
could tell Steven and make him promise not to tell Conrad, but then that causes tension between Steven and Taylor
It's
as
just
well.
there's so
There's
many
so many
possibilities.
possibilities, and I think it's going to be so interesting to see that play out
Yeah.
because there's
Especially
no way I feel like there wouldn't, I don't know, like would
especially
Steven
because
know?
especially as we end season 2 with Steven rooting for Conrad and Belly and
Yeah.
like rooting for Conrad to finally like be honest with her and transparent and like, you know. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see like the whole dynamic.
Yeah. Okay, this one I really hope we get to see.
Oh, me too.
Especially from what we saw in the trailer, but it's Taylor apology to Conrad. At
Yes.
some point, I think I would love to have her acknowledge how she has been rooting against him this whole time.
Mhm.
And like, I don't,
She's kind of been blindsided by
yeah,
like the whole
like I don't necessarily blame her because she's only hearing from Belly everything, and we've had it like we talked about this
mhm.
before, but like she really just does not like Conrad,
Yeah.
and she is against
It
him
the
in a
thing
lot of
is
ways.
she doesn't try to understand him is the thing.
Yeah,
Like she just from what she's known, she's like, no,
yeah,
immediately cut
like
it
she
off.
hears
Like,
what Belly tells her, and like totally, like yeah, that's your best friend, but like we've talked about it,
yeah.
like
Also, I don't think
there's
I saw in the bingo card whenever I read it, but I also want to see a belly apology to
oh, it
Conrad.
is there.
Oh, well, we'll talk about that when we get there.
Patience.
My bad. I didn't remember if I read it or not.
Okay. The next one is a Conrad and Adam reconciliation
Ish.
ish. We don't think in the book it never
Yeah.
happens. I mean, they have that sort of like where Conrad realizes and like just kind of it hurts him to see Adam getting old and like, just maybe being lonely.
Mm,
Like you have a little bit of that, but it's not anything where they like work things out or
yeah.
anything. So I
It's
would
mostly it's mostly kind of resentment, honestly, in the book
But
because
it is
he talks
resentment in the book,
about
but when he goes to Boston, he like has a moment where he's like, "Oh my gosh, my dad like he looks older and he just kind of looks
mm,
sad." Like he feels some type of way about that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I just think I would like to see them have some
Hmm.
sort of like
I also
reconciliation.
think because of the character development that Conrad's gonna have, and we've already seen like such a big character development contrast to the books. I
Hmm.
feel like there's gonna be a like,
At least some sort of
hey,
outreach, you
yeah,
know?
like, or maybe Adam like reaching out to Conrad and
Yeah.
apologizing, like something like that. I would love to see. I just think it's a good like way to end a story,
Yeah, I think
especially
it'd
with
be a
everything
good,
that's happened. Like,
yeah. My next one, it's a given, but we still put it in the bingo
yeah,
card, and it's Laurel and Susanna flashback. But I would love to see a really happy flashback of
yeah,
them. Like
yeah.
maybe before they had kids, or like just a very happy one. I know
Hmm.
we're gonna get like maybe sad ones and stuff. Like all of them are gonna be sad, of course. Like they're gonna be melancholy because of course.
Yeah.
But I would really love to see like a happy moment between
Hmm.
them. And on that, I would love to see a prequel of them
Me too.
in
I think that
college or
would really
something,
work.
because I think it would really help like understanding their marriages and their
Yeah.
dynamics with their
Yeah.
husbands
Yeah.
and not husbands anymore, but potentially getting back together.
Hmm. Well, Laurel.
Anyway, next one we have to throw Jeremiah a bone. So we put Jeremiah has
Yeah.
a gorgeous new girlfriend in
Yeah.
the end.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think
he does in the book. We do
he
know he
does
has a
have a
date
date to
for the
their
wedding.
wedding, to Carmen and Belly's
Hmm.
wedding, but I would love to see it like more fleshed out,
Yeah.
of like him working on himself and like
Yeah.
finding someone who really like
Yeah. And
truly,
like really seeing like, oh my gosh, that man is in love, you
yeah,
know?
like you can tell like this is his person, and like
Yeah. Something
he's,
like that.
yeah, like it's very healthy. And
Because as much as we dog on Jeremiah, like obviously he's part of the family and like
we love
we
him, we
love
do,
him. He is like
and he
a,
deserves to find like happiness and everything,
yeah,
and a girl
exactly.
or guy, but that just won't be Belly.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, next one, again, it's a given, but we
And we've
talked
talked
about
about
it.
it in our
We
last
talked about
episode.
how we wanted to see this, but we said Olivia Rodrigo's Lacey playing at the frat party.
Hmm.
Again, we talked about in our last episode how we would love it to play
Yeah,
out. And I just really, 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 really hope it plays out
I
that
think it
way.
will. I think it
I mean,
will.
it's
I have a
gonna
good feeling
be
about it.
on the show, but like how it plays out is still up for debate.
Hmm.
We will see it soon. Okay, our next one is a good one. We have Conrad, quote unquote, Mr. Darcy, love confession. Like, I mean, he's gonna get a love confession, but like, I want like a, again, a Mr. Darcy type like
Yeah.
love confession. It's just
The
so,
thing is that the love confession in the book is already so good. Like, I
but
like.
I think meaning for like this, I think it would be something more like apart from the one we see in the book, that it's like just so many feelings, and it's, you know,
Hmm.
almost screaming at each
Yeah, it's
other, like
almost like,
a very much
yeah,
tension filled. I want something
yeah.
that's just very
You're like yearnful.
yearningful, but like subtle, and just like him laying it on the table, but like not because of an argument, you
I
know?
don't know. I kind of
No,
want
I
it to be
no, we're gonna
messy.
get a messy one. I know we're gonna get a messy one, but that's not how they come back
Oh,
together.
okay, okay,
That's
okay,
not the
okay, okay,
reconciliation.
okay.
Like they're not, okay, we're back
Yes.
together after this. You know, there's
Yeah.
still a lot they have to go
Yeah.
through before they get actually back
Yeah.
together. So
Yeah.
I
Okay,
would
I
love
was,
to see
yeah,
another one that's just more
yearnful.
subtle,
Yeah.
more yearningful, more
Mr. Darcy
subdued. But it,
coded,
yeah, again,
Bridgerton man
like
coded,
Mr. Darcy
like,
quoted, like him just laying it out and being like, I love you most ardently, okay?
yeah.
And like, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
nothing, I mean,
Like it
it's passionate, but in
physically
a different
hurts.
way. Yeah.
Going along with that, it's not on there, but I am so, which obviously we're gonna see, but I am so excited to see the like love confession of those two on the beach,
Yeah, it's
where
gonna be
he is
good.
like literally like breaking down, like,
Yeah, like,
don't marry that man.
yeah, like it's very,
Like, be
what's the word
with
I'm looking for?
me.
It's very desperate.
Yes,
It's
like
like so
I'm so
desperate.
excited to see not only like that side of Conrad. Well, I'm excited to see that, but like the way that Chris Briney is just such a good, like, he executes scenes very well. And to see that, I literally, wow.
No, yeah,
I
it's gonna be
like
so
it's gonna
good.
be
Also,
I
we need
will
to talk
probably
about
cry.
how we got the schedule release.
Oh yeah, we'll
We'll
talk
talk
about that
about it
after.
later. Um, Anyway, our next one is fun. It's eye contact ship because that's what will be
Yeah.
happening. And all I think is that like season one at Nicole's birthday party or
Oh
the Belly's birthday party at
my gosh,
Nicole,
such
like
a
it's gonna be
great
that the whole
scene.
season.
Yeah.
I'm
Belly and Conrad just
excited.
looking at each
Looking at each other
other.
from across the
You don't have to
room.
say anything, but you know what they're
It's that eye
saying.
contact ship. Like it's gonna be
Yeah.
good. I just realized we didn't put the peach scene on here.
Girl.
Oh, hey,
Girl.
nah, we came up with this together. You can't blame it on me.
But it was on the
No,
list.
it
It was like
wasn't.
the first
No,
one.
it
Yes, it
wasn't. Go
was.
look at the list. It was not. I'll show you the list right now. It was not on there.
I'm pretty sure it
There
was.
was 24 on the list. I put 24 on here. I didn't miss one.
I don't know what happened, but let's talk about it now, I guess. This is one of our
Yeah.
top three is
Mine's Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, peach scene. What other one did we just talk about?
Oh
I
my
forgot.
gosh, the wound
Oh,
cleaning.
yeah.
See, you
Sorry,
can't be
my
like, oh, we
brain
didn't
is
forget
not
it.
working. So our top three is wound cleaning scene, Valentine's Day, and peach scene. So let's talk about peach scene because that is actually, and it's crazy because it's like not this big of a deal, but it's such a big of a deal to Belly that's why it's
And
such a
that's the
big
thing,
deal.
like, that's what I love about it because it's so real.
Yeah.
Like, you could have all these, like, having something so subtle be like the most intimate
Mm-hmm.
thing you feel with a
Mm-hmm.
person. Like, yes, like, it is
So
real.
if
That's just what it
again, if
is.
you don't have any context, the peach scene is Belly and Conrad are in the car. They pass a peach stand, fruit stand, whatever. She sees the peaches and she's kind of like, oh, like I wanted some. And he's like, oh, like
He
doesn't even
doesn't even
ask,
have
just
to ask. He,
turns
like,
around. They go get peaches. She doesn't even wait. Like she takes a bite of it and she's like, oh my gosh, it's so good. I think he's allergic to peaches.
mm-hmm.
But anyways, he is like looking at her with like lovey-dovey eyes, obviously, like just admiring her. And she has like peach juice running down her like mouth. And so what he does is he takes his shirt and wipes it.
Anyway, the importance of the scene is
It's
that
just so
Belly in
good.
her head, she goes, oh my gosh, like, that's the most intimate thing someone has done for me.
Yeah. And she does mention it wasn't necessarily what he did, but it's the way that he looked at me while he did it.
Crazy.
So
Crazy.
wow.
Good scene.
Wow. Like that is gonna be
Great.
so good.
Great. Okay, the next one we have is the glass unicorn backstory.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's in the
Also
book.
in the book. Yeah.
It's just so cute. I
Yeah.
love it. And I love the way it's inserted into the book because she's about to get married
Mm-hmm.
when she remembers,
Mm-hmm.
when we get this flashback.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, it's cute, but it's also like kind of pains you because in the moment it comes up,
Yeah.
she's like, oh my gosh, like I just lost Conrad.
Yeah.
And she thinks of this.
Yeah. Which, if you are like, what are we talking about? We're talking about
Too bad.
No, I'm just like, we're talking about the glass unicorn that we see in Belly's room at the cousin's house. Like, Junior Mint is an important part of everything in that room. But there's also a glass unicorn that she has, and there's a backstory to it. And of course, it has to do with her and Conrad. So again, if you haven't read the book,
And it's
look
with
it
her
up.
kids. It's so cute.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just shows. I don't know. I don't even know.
It
Like it's
really,
just
it really,
cute.
it's so cute, and it really just shows like Conrad has
The
always cared,
care.
and
Yeah.
he's always been intentional about like, oh my gosh, like she likes this, or like, like
Yeah. Just like about seeing her.
yes,
Because they have a little tiff.
mm-hmm.
He feels bad
yeah,
and then goes and gets her something that he knows she wanted.
yeah,
And even gets her like the bigger one. Like
yeah.
it's so cute. Anyway.
Wait, that's so cute. Even them just being kids, like that's so
I
adorable. I
know, but like
can't.
he spent his little kid money, like asked Lord or Susanna, let's go get this for Belly.
Y'all,
Oh
y'all,
no,
that man, that
no.
man, that man.
Okay, next one we have what I already mentioned, which is the belly apology to Conrad.
Hmm.
We better see it,
Listen,
girl.
I need to have this in my season 3, okay? Because there is no way. And listen, I can understand some of the other side, like Team Jeremiah, where it's like Conrad is just like so mean, blah 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 blah. He's
He like
apologized.
hurt he hurt Belly.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, he
And
did.
in the book, it's so different. Like that dynamic of like she is just so much more cold after everything that happened, which we've talked about in our previous episodes. So the way that just everything was handled, like especially that last week at the cousin's house, like my girl needs to apologize. Like an
She was just
apology
like
is
genuinely like I know everybody's like I mean Belly Conrad made Belly feel this way and this one this way and I
mhm.
get it.
But it
But
doesn't.
let's think about the way Belly made Conrad feel.
Yeah.
Like genuinely think about it. And we've talked about it. Like
Yeah.
his mom died, they broke up, his mom died, and then she goes and like says things and then gets with
Yeah.
his
Which
brother
does
right
she have
away.
a right to act bratty? Yeah, but at the same time, like she was just doing really like stupid
No,
things.
it's just at the end of the day, like they both hurt each other, and
Yeah.
Conrad has apologized for it, but she has yet to.
Yeah. And I need to see her
I don't know.
apologizing.
Anyway, whatever. Okay, this one not in the book, but we want to see
Oh, I've seen
because
this roaming around Twitter too, so it's not just an us thing.
yeah, no.
Whoever came up with it, and
But
if you're
like
listening, kudos to you.
but like it just makes sense because there's been such an emphasis on this within the series
Since season 1.
since season 1 about like the a love that gives Belly fireworks and like
Mhm.
they talk about it when they're getting together. She
Mhm.
talks about it with her mom, like
Mhm.
yada yada yada. Never talks about it with Jeremiah.
No.
We want to see
Yeah,
at
we
some
would
point Conrad
love.
asking Belly, like, does he give you fireworks?
Yeah, about Jeremiah.
Gag her. That would
Yeah.
gag her. She
Stuttered
what?
for real. What?
Now that would be good TV. That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
That would be good TV.
Mhm.
Um
Which I think it's kind of a given, you know? Like I
yeah, I feel like
feel like it's
you wouldn't have such an emphasis on that specific like motif of fireworks if
if
it wasn't
it's
going to come
yeah,
back up in
yeah.
season 3. Like it's
One way
we've
or
had it every
another.
season. Yeah.
Like not him specifically asking her does.
Yeah, or
But
maybe
even it
someone
was just like
else.
part of the confession, like you gave me fireworks or
Yeah,
like,
or like her
something
admitting
like
to
that.
herself like man, he doesn't give me fireworks or
Yeah.
whatever it may be. That's
Yeah.
going to be in it, but I would love to hear him ask.
Yeah.
I would
No.
love to hear
Yeah.
him ask. Okay, next one we have because of the trailer we
Yeah.
see this and it's Laurel and
Which
John
honestly,
question mark
unexpected. Like when
unexpected.
I'm
Like I was
thinking,
not expecting
yeah,
that.
when I was thinking of season 3, this one did not even cross my mind.
Also, it opens up questions of like what happened to Cleveland? Is he still going to be in season 3 because
That's a
he
good
was supposed to
question.
serve another purpose. I like we assume that he might be friends in the book. Conrad has an old man whom he is a
Oh,
friend of.
yes.
So we were like, I mean, in the book, he's like a lot older, this guy,
Mm-hmm.
like, you know. But we were like, okay, well, in the series, like, Cleveland kind of serves that purpose of like this older guy whom
Yeah.
Conrad is a friend to and like who he talks to and who eventually kind of encourages him to really fight for Belly.
Mm-hmm. I
Um,
forgot about that. And I literally just read the book recently. I want to
so
see that come to life
yeah,
too.
like I would love to see that. And we assumed like Cleveland was gonna be that for him. So if Cleveland and Laurel didn't work out for whatever reason, or will he be in it? Like we have no idea.
Yeah, I
We
don't
just saw what
know.
we saw in the trailer, so we have no
Yeah.
idea. Cleveland could be in it and like he could have that relationship with Conrad, but if
Yeah.
he's not,
I feel like some way or another,
and
if it's not with
also
Laurel, like I think they're still gonna bring him back
I think
for
Cleveland
Conrad.
will be in it, but then like what about him and Laurel and like Laurel and like it's what is going on? I
Because
personally love John and Laurel,
yeah, me
but
too.
also like I don't even know. Again, we talked about like it will serve its purpose for like Belly, even
Mhm.
seeing her parents like get back together, and then like while she's just questioning like so many
Yeah.
things, like it's gonna be interesting to see what purpose
Yeah.
it's serving
It's
in the
because it's
story.
kind of random, to be
It's
honest.
random, and
Like,
like it
from
could
what
also be
we've
like they don't actually get back together.
yeah.
It's just, you know,
And it could just be, like, the cinema that's tricking us of,
yeah, like it could be just what they put in
like,
the
we're just
trailer to
yeah,
trick
like,
us.
yeah.
Like that's why we put a big question mark, because we were like, what is going on? Again, I would personally like love to see it, but I just want my girl Laurel to be happy. Like I don't care who
Yeah.
it's with. I just need her to be happy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway, next one we have Steven and Jeremiah fighting.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna
Yeah.
happen because I mean, yeah, Jeremiah does kind of screw Belly over.
Yeah.
And I mean, again, it's a lot more
I
complicated than that, but
also, because of, like, what was said in season 1 of, like, whenever Steven found out about him and Belly, it's like, if you ever hurt her, like, like, I'll come and, like
yeah, I don't know. I think there'll be some kind of tiff there.
mhm.
It would be good TV. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe, like, Jeremiah gets slapped and then Jeremiah gets punched
I mean,
by
we know there's a
Steven.
Conrad and Jeremiah fight.
Yeah.
Well, not so much of a fight, more like Conrad just getting beat.
Yeah,
Whatever.
well, this is true.
Um,
But I really would like to see Steven being a
and it doesn't have to
brother.
be
Like,
physical. It doesn't
he's
have to be physical,
yeah,
but like there's definitely to be
like a
a
good
fight.
fight. Like, hey, this is my sister. You did this to her. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, like
Defending his
someone,
sister.
yeah,
Yeah.
someone being that for Belly.
Yeah. Yeah. Which I think will happen, but I
Yeah,
want to see it, like, I want some
I want to see
tension.
it happen. I
I
want it to be
want
good.
I kind of
I
want
want fists thrown
well,
around.
yes, but I kind of want Steven to, like, read him down. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
to kind
like
of embarrass him a little, like, to be like,
let's
you know what? Actually,
let's get our fists out, girls.
yeah.
Anyway, the next one we have is Belly wears Conrad's shirt.
Hmm.
I can see it happening.
I can see it
Like
happening
I can
too.
just see it
Just
happening.
accidentally
Yeah,
too.
maybe accidentally. She doesn't
But
even think about it, or like I don't
I
know.
think it
She
would
finds it at
be I
cousins.
think
Like
you know what? I think it would be really good. Like, either she finds it at cousins and wears it without even knowing, or like she wears it because that's the only thing that she could wear.
she
Something along those
forgot. But
lines.
I would love for
Jeremiah to
Jeremiah
find out
to
and be
find
like, "Why
out,
are
but
you wearing
also
that?"
not only that, like Conrad to clock her and be like, "Oh, like you're wearing my shirt." Like it would be
Yeah.
great for it to be
Ooh,
like in a moment of
yeah.
tension or something, or like maybe they just argued about something or whatever,
Or maybe
whatever
him
it may
being
be.
like,
Be like,
"I
"Well,
like
you're
how
wearing,
that shirt
yeah,
looks
like you're
on
wearing my
you."
shirt," or like something. I don't
Something like
know.
that, but also Jeremiah kind of be like, "Why are you wearing his shirt? Like, what the heck?"
Either
Something.
way, it would be
Either
good.
way, both. Actually, give me both.
Actually, they both walk in and see you're wearing the shirt, and you're both
Yeah.
confused. And she's the only one who's not confused.
Because
And maybe it could even serve the purpose of like, you know, in the book, how she like her memories of Jeremiah and Conrad are
yes, or like
mixed.
mixed.
So there's a memory she has that she thinks is Jeremiah, but the whole time it was actually Conrad.
Yeah,
So her being like, "Oh, like wait, I thought this was your
your
shirt,
shirt.
Jeremiah." And he's like, "No, it's Conrad's."
Plot twist.
Oh!
That would actually be really good. And just like keeping up with the theme of like she's worn.
Yeah, like she's worn
Yeah,
his shirts a couple times.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
That would just be
It
good,
would be
fun
good. It
cinema
would be good
too.
TV. Good TV. Okay, next one is our Jenny cameo prediction.
Mm-hmm.
So we in the bingo card we said at the engagement lunch that
Mm-hmm.
she would just
Yeah.
be either just there observing,
Eating,
judging.
maybe like she's like the restaurant manager or
Yeah, like
something
I feel
like
like she
that.
would just like be there like judging
And
them
like,
like
yeah, be like, huh?
or
But
what was the other
also,
thing we
I
said?
said maybe she would be at like the dress
Oh yeah,
store where she
where
goes to
Belly's
go see,
shopping
yeah, when she goes to go get her wedding dress. Like, I think it
and
would be
Jenny's just
fun to see
there.
Jenny, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're
Maybe
gonna
even
get the
like having some dialogue, I think it would be good for that.
I think it would be fun if they had some dialogue because she
Yeah,
hasn't done that yet.
yeah.
But I don't know. Or
She could be one of Conrad's patients.
no, you know what? She could be the one working at the post office. Where she like the lady that
No,
was
that was
kind.
no. That wasn't the post office. It was whenever they went to go get the flower
No, 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 no,
arrangements.
no. The post office, the girl who was kind of like standoffish with her, that she was like, "Do you want these
Oh yeah,
do you
yeah,
want these?" I mean, the girl at the flower shop too, but "Do you want these whatever, whatever?" And then Billy's kind of like doesn't know. Like, I don't know. Any of those
yeah.
I think would be funny if they have like a little
Yeah.
dialogue.
Yeah, or she could be that lady at the
The
flower.
flower
She's
shop being
like,
like, "Your
"Oh, are you guys
husband."
like, is that your fiance?" And she's like, "No." Honestly, I feel like that one would be the best one
Either way.
because that's literally like her creation.
Yeah, she's like looking at what
That
she
would be
created.
so. That would be so good. Honestly, yes,
Jenny, I will be happy when I see you on my screen.
this is true.
Okay, next we have Jeremiah embarrasses Belly,
When
which
does he not?
like I think there's a lot of instances when this could
Hmm.
happen. Specifically, I would love to see the part of the book when they got to lunch with Belly's dad and Jeremiah orders the most expensive thing on the menu without even thinking about it.
Yeah,
And like Belly gets like, I mean,
mad.
that's not necessarily her being embarrassed. I mean, she does get a little embarrassed, but she's more annoyed at being like,
Yeah,
oh, like he doesn't even
like
think
he's
about
so
it. Like
entitled in a
he's so
way.
entitled. He doesn't even think about like, his actions and like, yeah, my dad like just doesn't have the same amount of money. Like
Yeah,
it's just kind of rude, and it is kind of rude. I mean, we all know like
yeah.
if you're going out to eat with someone, you're not like, ordering the most expensive thing on the menu. What?
Yeah.
So anyway, just any sort of scenario like that, or
That
maybe,
reminds me, it's so
or
random,
when
but it
they're like,
reminds me of perhaps a salad. Perhaps
perhaps
not.
not. Or maybe when they're going like they go apartment
Hunting.
hunting and like his credit score is bad.
I think a good one is which she's not, it's not really embarrassing her, but she just feels embarrassed of him. When they're like planning for the wedding and he's like
Yeah.
not even taking it seriously. He's
Yeah,
like,
he's like,
"Oh,
can we have it?
can we have it this themed, or like can I wear this?" Or he's
Like
like,
he's like so
let's do
unserious.
this song for our first dance, and she's like, "No."
She's like, get real, dude.
Yeah, and he's like, "I'm being for real," and it's like she's kind of like, "Oh, what?" Yeah,
Icked out. She's gonna be getting the ick.
ick for
That'd be
real.
funny. Um,
Our last one on the
our
bingo
last
card.
one on the bingo card, and guys, I have a vision. So we have a Paris train or airport love confession
Hmm.
from Conrad.
Hmm.
Maybe this could be the Mr. Darcy love confession. I don't
Yeah,
know. But I envision, guys, if you have watched Gossip Girl, you know what I'm talking about. But the part where Blair and Chuck are in Paris at the train station, and it's not necessarily a love confession because they go their separate ways at this moment, but it's just so beautiful. They're like at the train station and they're just like there. Like, I mean, it is a bit of a love confession, but they're like pouring their hearts out at the train station and it's cute. Like, y'all know what I'm
something like that. We
talking
need
about.
something like that.
I want to see something like that in Paris.
Something, and I'm thinking like kind of old school
Yeah,
love
like that's what
because
it's giving in the
because of
in Gossip Girl. It's kind of
like
like,
the whole like Sabrina
yeah,
parallel,
like
and
the
like
Casablanca
yeah,
parallel,
like
like
she
something
loves that
very
those type of
like,
movies, like that type
yeah,
of thing. I
something
think that
very
would be
like
really good.
old
Like
school
I'm
movie
like kind of like I'm
esque.
about to go off to war
Like
and I
I'm
need to
I'm running
lay it all
towards the girl.
down.
Yeah, like something like
So
that. So like so kind of cheesy,
mm-hmm.
romantic. Like I want to see it.
Yeah.
I want to see it. And again, it's Paris, so it's like so
The city of
cute.
love.
Yeah, I want to see that.
That
It
would
would
be
be
really good.
so cute. And we said like train station or airport because I think the dramatics of it all,
Yeah.
or like at the Eiffel
We
Tower.
obviously think that Conrad is gonna go and confess his love, or like trying to get his girl back.
Yeah, which I'm so intrigued to see how that's all going to
Mm-hmm. Me
play out because they were
too.
all in Paris filming, and I don't know
Yeah,
like
like
what is going on.
Jeremiah's gonna be there too.
But Jeremiah
What?
was only
Like
there for a
what?
bit, but like it's
Is he
weird
is
and
he even
like
gonna make the cut? Like that's just
yeah,
like,
exactly, like where they may be filming promo,
girl,
but like
I
we
don't
know she goes on a
know.
date with other, like she has other dates with other people
Yeah.
there, and like she has her life there for a bit. Y'all, I don't know, but I'm
I don't
so
know, but I hope I get a love
intrigued.
confession in Paris. That's all I
That's gonna be
want.
so good.
Also, it's not on the list, but obviously, and I was thinking about the Conrad letters to Belly. I am so excited to see that play out because I think we're gonna get
Yeah.
like a like not flashbacks, but like a little montage of like his
Her,
life
yeah,
here,
everybody
her
living their
life over
life,
there,
like,
him writing the cards, like a little like
you know, you get the vision of like
yeah.
she's living it out her life, but like
And
you hear
you hear him reading
the
out
letters
like
narrated through
yeah,
it,
yeah.
and like while
And I just
she's like she gets
and I'm also
spearmint, she gets the
yeah,
Sour
and I'm also
Patch.
like excited to see like because in some of the letters he's like, "Oh, you cut your hair and I heard Jeremiah talk to you. I'm kind of jealous that Jeremiah got to talk to you and I didn't." And like I've been with your family. Like that whole thing. Like I wonder if it's just going to be like a montage or if it's just going to be like a whole episode just for
Yeah, like
letters or half an
guys,
episode just I don't know,
I'm
but I
so
know I'm going to get
excited.
them. And
I'm
I'm
so
so excited to
excited
see
for
them
that.
actually come to life. If we're gonna get more than just the letters that we get in the
Yeah, like,
book,
are we gonna
like
get extra stuff? Like,
I don't
I don't
know, but
know.
it's
It's so
so good. And I'm so
exciting.
excited also to see like when she responds and he puts the letter in his wallet. Like it's all so
It's
important.
so good, guys. And I know it's gonna be even better than what we
I
think. Like, that's
know.
the thing.
And I know
Like,
we've mentioned this before, but the scenes that are not in the book that are gonna be in the
Susanna
show.
adds. I
Susanna?
mean, Jenny.
That Jenny
Jenny
adds.
adds.
Like and I've seen it all over Twitter too, but it honestly scares me because
I'm
I already
scared.
know that it's gonna be so good from what I
Like,
know.
if we got I Thought You Knew from last season, like, I can't
Yeah,
even
like
imagine
what
what we're
is
gonna
that
get for this season.
exactly? Or the whole Connie baby. Oh my
Oh no, it's
goodness
gonna be crazy. We
gracious.
have 11 whole
Yes,
episodes.
which we're gonna talk about. We finally got the
The schedule
schedule
release.
release.
And I've seen so much discourse
Me
online about it.
too.
Again, okay. I was hoping for weekly episodes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not mad about the weekly episodes. I'm a little
No.
surprised that we only get 2 episodes in the first week
Yeah.
since last time we got 3. But
Yeah.
like, I'm
I guess it's
not
just the way that they fall.
yeah, I'm not yeah, like it has to be
Mm-hmm.
that for the story to align.
Yeah.
Probably episode I'm guessing the second episode's gonna end with the proposal or the crash. Like one
Ooh.
or the other.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the crash should be more dramatic,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Or maybe
Steven's crash.
yeah, like Steven's okay, I'm not gonna we can spoil it.
Um,
Anyway, we did get spoiled on some
unfortunately.
things. So
when we get to July 16th, you'll find out.
yeah, we'll all see. But anyway, so we get the first 2 episodes and then we get weekly episodes. I'm not mad about that. I think that is perfect. The only thing I think people, including myself, are a bit confused and upset about, frustrated about, is that if we're doing that, okay, fine. But why did we drag it out all the way to mid-July? And like, you know what? Like,
Yeah,
it's
because
coming,
it's gonna
like,
be it's
whatever.
gonna end
But it like
mid-September.
it goes into mid-September, and like technically it's still summer, but like it's
Yeah.
just not September 1st.
Yeah.
I'm putting Gilmore Girls on, and I'm wearing a sweater in
I don't
100-degree
care.
weather.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like,
Yeah,
it's
no,
just
it is like
it's not the weekly episodes that's the problem. It's the fact that we could have started at June and then just have it all through summer. Like, it just doesn't make sense. I do not understand. I really would love an
I know.
explanation as to why.
I don't know why, and maybe because of another show release, but at the same time,
It
like
doesn't make
the Summer and is
sense.
such a big show.
Yeah, like,
like
it's not
it could have
competing.
made the cut, you know?
Yeah, like,
I don't know. I'm confused.
but we're getting it, and that's all that matters.
It ends September 17th, right? I think that's when it ends, which is the last week of summer. So technically,
Yeah, like,
is
it's
summer.
still technically a summer,
So
but like mentally,
we
summer
end
ends
the summer
August
item free
31st.
when the summer ends, but it just doesn't feel like that.
Yeah,
it does feel like summer to us down
like
south.
weather-wise, it's still summer, but mentally, it's not summer.
Yeah,
but it's still gonna be summer, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm delaying my fall, I guess.
Which I guess will work out eventually because our fall doesn't start till like
November,
mid-October.
Yeah,
no, late
mid-October.
October.
Yeah.
November.
Anyway, it's whatever. It's we're gonna get it either
But
way.
hey, at least we know already. So we know that we don't have to binge watch the whole season in one
That
sitting.
would have been
because
crazy. I
actually
could
would
have
been
not been able to
crazy.
do that. Like,
but at the same time, we don't get just one episode in the first,
Yeah, we get two,
we
which
get
is
two,
okay. It's
which is
okay.
it's gonna be good. It's gonna get us through to the
Oh
next week.
wait, no, like I'm so excited,
And then
guys.
also, I think they're
3
gonna do,
weeks.
because it's weekly episodes. I don't really remember what they did last time,
They didn't.
but I think we're gonna get like more promo within the week, so that would be great.
Maybe, I don't know.
Who
I don't
knows?
know. They
Their
should have
promo
started
hasn't been
promo a
that
long
great
time ago. Like we
recently.
haven't
Yeah,
really gotten much in terms
I
of
know.
promo.
But hey, guys, we only have like
3
3
weeks.
weeks.
3.5 weeks, guys. We will
We're
make it. We will
Guys,
make
we've
it.
come so
We've come
far.
so
We've come
far,
so far.
honestly. And we might take a break the week before,
No,
or
we
like
we are.
the week of. No, we are. Yeah, the week of, because our episodes release on Monday, and the episode is
Comes
going to
out
release on a
on Wednesday.
Wednesday. So that Monday we're not going to have an
Yeah,
episode.
the week before,
The
the
release week,
Yeah,
we're not going to have an episode. We're going to wait until
yeah.
the show comes out, and then we will go back to our weekly Monday
Mhm.
episodes. Just because it's going to be a very busy week the week before. We're going to be out
Yeah,
of town, and honestly, we want to get right into it. Like we
yeah.
have
Like
nothing more to give. Like we just need to
we
be.
do, but
No, we do. We
not
have
enough.
episodes before that, but like truly, it's just gonna be really busy. Like it's just gonna be a lot. So we're just not gonna.
So 2
We're gonna be
more
active though.
episodes
Yeah.
till release
Till
week.
release week, and release week we will be active. Like
Yeah.
do not worry, but we just won't release an episode. Until
Again, if you're not following on social media, go follow us on social media. It's a fun time. Our TikTok is
yes,
so fun.
it is fun time, guys. And also, considering it's 2 episodes that are releasing, we might do a mega episode or 2 separate episodes. We'll see.
Yeah,
Depending on how much we
we'll
have to talk.
see.
Because
Yeah, I think it might have to be 2 separate
yeah,
episodes
we have a
because
lot to
we're gonna
say.
have a lot to cover.
Yeah.
We already have a lot to say from things that we've already seen like 5 times.
Yeah, like
10 times.
we are talking in circles and we still have a lot to say.
Yeah, so brace yourselves. We're also gonna try to record our reactions to each episode.
Yeah.
It might
We'll
not be
see
like
how
the full hour.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna do like the full.
You know,
We'll
just
like do cut.
we'll cut it to the fun parts.
We'll cut
But
it
you
to
don't
the
need to
fun
worry about
parts
that.
and post it on TikTok.
You don't need to worry about that. But yes, our TikTok, our Instagram, fun time. Our Twitter,
it's a fun time.
We're not really that active on
Yeah,
Twitter, but
Twitter is just
fun either way. So the Moon and the Stars pod. Find us. It's fun. It's a good time.
Fun. I'm excited to do like reaction stuff.
Yeah. I just can't wait. I already got like a like on my TikTok from 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's
like
crazy.
I'm like, ooh, it's
starting. Like people, we are being
everybody's
awakened.
getting back. Like yeah, everybody's getting back.
Again,
to
that's why I'm not surprised that they're not doing more promo. Like
I know.
Last year we had like so many little videos.
Or not even like.
I mean, last time
not even like just them. Like a photo shoot of them,
exactly,
or something like that.
Or like
which we did for entertainment, but we got that last time too. Like they haven't even done an American Eagle collab, which they did.
Like I don't know what they got up their sleeves, but like I feel like last time
I
know
they're busy people now because everybody
got
loves
things
them.
going on.
But I don't care.
Like it's the last season. Like you're only doing this for 3 seasons.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that much of a commitment. But like last time we just had so many like cute videos. Like they did a cute video for the episode release schedule. Like they did a little different things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We haven't even seen any promo from them.
Exactly. Like we haven't seen any promo. We had those like cute videos at them at the beach and like them in the car with the Polaroids.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess in the next couple of weeks we'll get more things.
Yeah, because we have
3 weeks. We're waiting, and also
get it together.
I wonder if we're gonna get the episode titles or not. I feel like it's gonna give it away.
We are. Oh yeah, that
like the last episode is like,
but hey,
infinity.
We already know. Forever and always.
But who knows?
Ooh. Also, backtracking. Something I'm so excited to see, which I was thinking about like 2 days ago. I was like, wow, I'm gonna get to see that come to life. Like, whenever after their wedding, when they go to the beach. And they're like running to the water, and she's like, "You better not drop me." And he says, "Wherever you go, I go."
Yeah, it's gonna be so good.
We're finally gonna get to see Happy Belly Conrad. Can you imagine Conrad in that moment? That is his life dream, basically. That is the love of his life. Like I'm excited to see Belly, but I'm just excited to see Conrad in that moment. Like I just think it's gonna be so beautiful.
Also, we got a new poster.
We
The last
did. Oh my gosh,
poster.
how did we forget about that?
Well, we didn't until now.
No,
It was
no, we
good.
didn't.
It was good,
Yes,
guys. And again, who's the only one looking at Belly? Y'all, we can't make this more clear. Like
guys.
Jeremiah isn't even looking at Belly. He's been looking at the camera.
Like that man does not even care.
They
That man
all
does not care that his brother's about to steal his fiance.
also like notice how like Conrad was all like in the suit and
I
tie and
know.
everything, and like Jeremiah was just
I'm
like,
like,
loose, no tie.
that's
I
a man
was
who's
like,
going to the wedding.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
what is the
what's
other
going
dude
on,
doing?
kids?
Yeah, no, it's funky.
But it looked
Also,
good.
the color blue, like a
I don't know. It was
gloomy,
and it was like the blue
color.
and yellow was giving, I don't, whoa. It was I liked
I
it.
commented on the Summarides and Pretty TikTok of the poster. I said, yeah, the color theme is blue because Jeremiah will be drowning this season, or Belly Jeremiah is gonna be drowning this season. Like honestly, if you see that and you look at the colors, it's kind of like what's happening here? This doesn't look happy. You know what I mean?
I mean, I didn't really get that.
I did.
But whatever.
Might be reading too much into it.
Anyway, they all look good. We have Steven looking at Taylor. I'm just so excited.
I just realized contrast of Steven looking at Taylor, Conrad looking at Jeremiah at Belly, and they're both looking at the camera, and Jeremiah's just there.
And Jeremiah's there.
Jeremiah's
also
he's being cute.
I would love to see a character. I mean, that was the last poster. Did they say it was the last poster? I feel like I saw that somewhere. I don't know. I would love to see a poster with other characters.
Yeah,
like the new characters, because last time we got a poster with Sky and Cam. So I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. I don't know, guys.
I don't know.
3 weeks away. We're so excited. We literally need like a cake for release week.
Yes, that'd be so cute. Honestly,
we should make a cake.
Making a cake is so cute. Yeah. Wow. Guys,
anyway,
we're every episode we're one step closer
every day.
Which it's fine because we have a lot of things that are keeping us busy.
I'm about to get off this and go watch Love Island. We have the Buccaneers that started. Theo Lizzie. We have the Bear starting this week. We have
well, I'm not gonna watch the Bear, but
I'm not gonna watch the Bear either, but I'm curious.
But yeah,
to see what's gonna happen.
We're keeping us entertained.
We are busy for sure. So you know what? It's not even at the forefront of my mind for right now.
No, like sooner or later it's gonna be right here.
Yeah,
we're gonna be
for real. Like these last couple of weeks have gone by so quickly. Now that I have Love Island and like
also I was thinking those ads
killer. They're gonna be killer.
I don't want to pay for no ads. But those ads are gonna be killer. It's gonna be the most like
suspenseful moment, and we're gonna be like, yeah. But it adds to the experience, honestly.
Yeah. Bring back television. No, but well.
Anyway, also, whatever. Anyway, I feel like we should at the end of the season have like a fashion episode where we like show our like favorite fashion moments of the season. I feel like that would be fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever.
Well, that's just you'll find out.
We'll see if we do that or not. Anyway, guys,
that has been this episode. As you can see,
it's a bit of a shorter episode,
but it's okay.
But it's fine. We have 2 more episodes till then,
and a lot of things to look forward to.
AKA lot, literally the whole season. So. Anyway, it's all exciting. It's bubbling up. It's so fun. So
I'm like this.
Anyway, guys, next time we'll see you. We'll have 2 weeks to wait. Yay! So, guys, have a good week. Have a good rest of the week. I just repeated myself.
Have fun. Be good. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.